I'm here with James Hutchinson, which we go by Hutch, right? With SpotOn, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he does and what he can offer you. But why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself first?
Great. Jim Hutchinson. There's too many Jims on the planet. Hutch is a little harder to forget, which is why I use Hutch as my name. So, fifth generation Texan. Have kids that are sixth generation Texan. 12th diploma from A&M on my dad's side, and we've got 3 nieces behind me. And we've got another one that's getting a biomedical engineering degree from A&M currently. So we'll have a bunch of Aggies in the household. Hopefully that doesn't affect anybody's wanting to do business with me down the road. But born and raised in Baytown. The whole family's been here. I do have an older sister, the eldest sister actually out in California and in Orange County.
You have several children yourself.
Just a few, 7 total, 5 boys and 2 girls.
That's amazing.
It is. And it's been, see the gray hair and wrinkles?
A wild ride, I would say, huh?
It has been, no doubt.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about SpotOn and things that you offer with your company.
SpotOn is unique in that we combine payments. Anybody that has to take a payment, it's either online or take a credit card or be able to swipe a card, whatever it may be, a mobile swiper, any of those things. Most business owners, most merchants have to take credit cards today, especially with the recent pandemic. Nobody wants to be running around with cash, right? So what SpotOn has done is combined unique business software to allow small and medium-sized, and certainly restaurants as well, the ability to compete with large multinational, multi-chain stores, restaurants, whatever it may be, by giving them the tools to be able to connect, meaningfully get in touch and communicate with their book of business, the people in their database, and get those to become repeat customers. It's much easier and much less expensive for a merchant to have a repeat customer than to go get a new customer, right?
Absolutely.
The cost of acquisition of a new customer is very high. So what we do is combine those unique software pieces. Reputation review is one of them. Online marketing, being able to send meaningful emails to my book of business. And then business analytics that actually allow that business owner to truly manage their business in real time, finding out when I need more staff, when I need less staff. I've got too much merchandise on the shelves. I bought too much 2 months ago, whatever it may be. We're getting close to the end of the year. I don't want to pay tax on that stuff. So let me send out a hot deal to my book of business. Let me get those repeat customers back in here and get that stuff off my shelf so I'm not paying tax on it, right?
Awesome.
So with that, we have the industry low processing rates currently.
Okay. So why do you think it's really important for people that own small to mid-sized businesses to utilize SpotOn?
Well, we're unique, and I said that earlier. Our competitors, one of the main reasons, and this is me, I'm here in Houston. I am the local market ambassador for SpotOn. I am on the ground. The phone number you see, well, you don't see it on the screen, but the phone number you will see on the screen at some point is the number my children have. It's the number my wife has. It's the number my dad has. You need to get in touch with someone. I'm here. If I am not here, we have 24/7 customer support, literally 24/7. Average hold time is less than 3 minutes. Anybody that's using one of our competitors, my guess is your hold time's a little longer. We actually have people, all of our support people, that phone number that you call 24/7 are SpotOn employees. It's not someone that we're contracting out. They literally, we go to sleep here in the U.S., we have people that wake up in Poland and offer support for our U.S. customers. We're currently doing business in the U.S., we're going into Canada, we're going into Mexico.
So I guess for myself, I don't, being a real estate agent, I don't do a lot of credit card processing.
Right.
So what really sets you apart from the other credit card processing companies?
Several things. Transparency. You're going to know exactly what you're paying with us. I don't want to get too deep in the weeds, but the interchange rates are very popular today. It's called an interchange and it's messy. Merchants, you know what it is. If you've ever seen it, if you're dealing with it now, give me a call, I'll help you through it. What SpotOn has done, and this is what made Square so popular, quite honestly, is they simplified the way they charge. We have a two-tiered system. Our lowest rate is, well, our house rate is the lowest in the industry currently, and then American Express, unfortunately, is a little bit more expensive. No matter who you're with, it is just what it is. I don't have any contracts. I've got to earn your business on a monthly basis. So I'm not going to lock you in a 3-month contract where you have to lease equipment from me. Merchants out there, if you're hearing that, your ears are probably burning, or you want to throw something at the TV. We are not going to lease equipment to you. That is a complete waste of money and a very large cost for that merchant to try to get through that hurdle to get over. So transparency, no
Do they
contracts.
have to purchase it up front?
We're going to have you purchase it. You're going to purchase it one time, and that's it. Any enhancements that come along with software, automatically uploaded. You don't have to go buy new hardware. You won't have to go buy new software.
Okay.
So makes life very, very easy.
Yeah. But is there anything like, I mean, I know you said something about marketing and reaching out to clients. Do most credit card processing systems do that, or is that an added feature?
None that I know of.
Okay.
That is what makes SpotOn unique. So our reputation review, for example, any merchant that's out there knows that it's very important to have a good reputation online, right?
Absolutely.
So unfortunately, what happens to a lot of merchants is they have on their calendar, Monday at 1 o'clock, I'm going to look at all my reviews. So I've got to go to Facebook, I've got to go to Yelp, got to go to TripAdvisor, got to go to whatever that service is that has that reputation that they're trying to monitor. When you get a review online, you're going to get an email from SpotOn that says, Dena, you have a review. Go to one login, not 7. There are 7 different sites out there that you would have to go log into Facebook, log out of Facebook, log into Google, log out of Google, go into TripAdvisor, right? You can do it all from one login on your landing page or your dashboard with SpotOn. Go out, be able to review all of those in one login. So that's going to save you time, right? And all of the stuff we're talking about literally boils down to 2 things in my mind. Let me save the merchant time. Let me increase the revenue. That's it.
Yeah. I think the other thing we were talking about earlier that, there was like a boutique or something that you're going to, and you mentioned that they could do a customer loyalty program through SpotOn as well, which I think is also unique.
You're so good at asking questions. Thank you. You led me right into it. I appreciate it. Loyalty, we can do websites. We can do gift cards. The loyalty program today, McDonald's is about to roll out a national loyalty program. Have you heard that?
No.
McDonald's. I mean, if McDonald's is playing in that game, every merchant that has access to it needs to be doing that, right? Over 60% of Starbucks revenue on an annual basis comes from their loyalty program. So those merchants that do not have, or business owners, however you want to call yourselves, that do not have a loyalty program in place but need to bring repeat customers back into their doors, they need to talk to me. It's a very inexpensive way to increase your revenue and save you time.
Yeah, because I know like sometimes I get like a postcard or a mailer or something, which that might be from the loyalty program,
Right.
But you don't really look at it, you don't utilize it, stuff like that.
Again, thank you. I've got a loyalty card in my wallet from Sports Clips. It's the only one I've ever been able to hold on to. And it's got to be 15 years old. I mean, and it stays in my wallet. How many of you have either lost your loyalty card with your punch buttons in it, right? You've already got the holes punched out. We're going to make sure that that doesn't happen because all of ours is online. It is basically computerized. So when I walk into your shop, let's say that you've got your loyalty tab or our loyalty tablet on your desk. I'm going to walk in and check in. That's going to say, okay, well, this is your 3rd visit. So guess what? Ding, 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 you win. You get whatever that deal is that merchant put together. So after 3 visits, I might get 10% off of an item. I may get 20% off of it, whatever.
Or a
that
free
merchant,
sandwich or a free beer, whatever it is.
Absolutely, whatever that merchant wants to set up for that. And you can also do it by spend. So if you spend so much money with me, I'm going to give you whatever that prize is, whatever that value is from the merchant standpoint.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think
I
it
think
works
that
pretty
really sets, Spot On apart. Like I
does.
said, I don't process credit cards myself.
Right.
But, I know that there's a lot of things that I love loyalty programs,
Right, right, of course.
But although they always get you back, my husband is always like, oh, well, they gave you a 20% coupon if you spend this much money,
Right.
but you have to go spend that much money to get the 20% off. So it's kind of like, it's a catch,
Oh,
but
it's always the male, female. The male's like, how much money did you spend? No. This is how much I saved, right?
yeah,
That's the way it goes.
exactly.
And it's not just credit card processing. We can set up online invoices and allow invoices to be sent out and paid through our low rates on the back end. So,
Oh, so you don't have to have a paperless kind of thing where
don't have to have one of those, even though this one's like really cool and sexy. This is a Wi-Fi and a 4G. So if I've got Wi-Fi in my building and my Wi-Fi goes out, I can go back up to 4G. The printer right there is going to give you your receipt. So it is all encompassing. Food trucks, pop-up places. Secreto, I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, Anne-Marie, Secreto pop-up is a perfect, the pop-up restaurants are perfect for this because she can go out to, or that person can go out to a fair, to a trade show, whatever they need to do, and they've got access to being able to run credit cards. They can also send an invoice from this. So it truly is all-in-one. It allows you to run your whole business.
That's awesome.
And take payments
'cause
wherever
I
you
know a
need
lot of
to.
people, you have those little farmers markets and stuff like that where people are selling
Absolutely.
jewelry or
Yep.
sweaters or T-shirts or whatever it is.
Absolutely.
And sometimes they don't have a credit card
Exactly.
system, that they can be utilizing. But now, there's things like Venmo and all kinds of stuff that you can utilize, but this at least allows them to keep track of everything.
Absolutely. This would all feed back into the dashboard and allow them to actually look at their return on investment of going to that farmer's market. So when they get back, they can look at their business analytics and be able to say, yeah, it was worth us to be out there on Saturday, but Sunday wasn't so good. Let's figure out what we might have done wrong on Sunday or what we did do right on Saturday so that we can repeat that performance.
Or what we sold more of, so we bring more of that next week or whatever.
Exactly.
Well, that's awesome. So I really appreciate you coming on the show today and telling us all about Spot
Yes,
On.
ma'am.
If you need a credit card processing system or even just a loyalty program or
Yeah.
all the things that we mentioned today, definitely give Hutch a call.
Please do.
How do they get a hold of you? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Well, truly, I'm old school, obviously, gray hair, wrinkles. Phone number works great, 281-414-4520, 281-414-4520, or my email is very easy to remember as well. And that is Hutch, Hutch, at SpotOn, SPOTON.com. So Hutch at SpotOn.com or the phone number there.
And I guess what's unique and what's awesome about it is when you call, you will get Hutch on the
Yep.
phone. So
That be that good or bad, I don't know. But.
well, be sure to give him a call when you get a chance. We'll be right back with our next guest after a commercial break. Thanks.
Thank you.